Your attention,
Sheldon
please.
Bobo
Now
gets the
pitching
call
for
from the
Altoona,
pen, and they've saved him
number
for the
24.
11th as he'll try and take this one
Sheldon
home.
Bobo.
Ready once again, Michael Martinez. He'll lead things
Leading
off here
for
in
the
this
Rubber Ducks.
one-run contest.
Second baseman, Michael Martinez.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Hey, here we go. No outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And a rather easy first out. Digging in and looking for more, Lon
The batter,
Blanton.
Catcher, Lon Blanton.
Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
The right
Damian
fielder, number
Vick.
4.
He's doubled and
Damian
singled in 4
Vick.
at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Sherwood Harrett gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Sheldon Bobo records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoos, no runs, just 1 hit, 3 errors with 1 runner left on base. For the Lookouts, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we
Sheldon Bobo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Sheldon Bobo.
Digging in to try it again, Jody Getz. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Jody Getz.
And this is low, ball 1.
Yep, 1-0. Hey, nobody out now.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Striding in once again, Ruben Glover. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, no one down here.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now. Damian Vick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, plays that too. Let's roll it, huh?
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Germano has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Joaquin Costa. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In there, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hey, come on,
A runner
guys.
on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Oh, and he botches it. Here comes the tying run home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Now at the plate, Trick
Center fielder,
Deal.
number
He's
12.
gone hitless to this
Patrick
point.
Not a great
Deal.
game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
The 0-1. In the dirt here. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in now, Jacob Rayner.
Leading off
He'll
for the
step
Rubber
in
Ducks.
trying to do something about
The
this
shortstop,
2-2 tie.
Jacob Rayner.
Hey, we got no outs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Now batting.
Digging in once again,
Designated
Manny
hitter,
Casilla.
Manny Casilla.
Turn 2 right here. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, no outs here.
The 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. A barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jameson Camacho. As he'll go
Camacho.
after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a knuckleball in the dirt. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Andreas Zepeda. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
2 outs here.
The 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Germano. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Lucius Fader takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Lucius Fader earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Curve, 3 runs on 7 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rubber Ducks, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A recently benched player receives a call from his representative. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one.
Your attention,
Sheldon
please.
Bobo
Now,
answers the
pitching
call
for the
from the
curve,
pen here in the fourth
number
as they
24,
didn't get the outing they were hoping
Sheldon
for from their
Bobo.
starter. Ready for another chance? Christopher
The left
Watt.
fielder, number
He comes in
32.
0 for 2 thus far.
Christopher Watt.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
One out.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Second go 1 right here.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny Acevedo.
Into the box, Danny Acevedo. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Hey, got to hold him right here, huh?
Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 4-0. Striding in once again, Roger Francisco. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Roger Francisco.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Now batting, catcher, Andres Jimenez.
Stepping in now, Andres Jimenez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready with the 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerald Ledbetter comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Hey, guys, here we go. You got to hold him.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chavez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Shortstop, Rondell
Into the box
Belliard.
now, Rondell Belliard, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Hey, roll it up, huh?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Germano is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off,
Now
Mariano
the
Rincon.
first baseman.
He's got a couple of doubles
Mariano
thus far, so we'll see if he can
Rincon.
keep it up. In there, and it's 0-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
Down now, here we go.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Here, put him away.
Here it comes, 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
From the stretch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Fisher Cats lead it 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Ramon
Leading off for New
Ibar.
Hampshire.
He's 0 for 1
Second
thus far.
baseman, Ramon Ibar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Digging in to try it again, Tom
Now
Nunez.
batting, the designated hitter, Tom
Jump ahead of him right here, huh?
Nunez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Ready once again, Christopher
Now
Watt.
batting,
No hits
left
in 3
fielder,
tries so far. He's
Christopher
struck out once.
Watt.
Hey, field plays at 1 here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Breaking ball
inside.
just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Here it comes. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
3-0.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Danny Acevedo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Come on, guys.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 4-3. Digging in once again, Roger Francisco. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Roger Francisco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Hey, all right. Here we go now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Andres Jimenez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Get ahead of him right here.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he'll step off. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So stepping in, Gerald Ledbetter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ledbetter.
Let's go, boys.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
One down.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in, Rondell Belliard.
Shortstop, Rondell Belliard.
First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
2 down now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On down to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Robert McClendon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
49, Robert McClendon.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Altoona pick up win number 20 on the year. Robert McClendon earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Curve, 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 15 men on base. For the Fisher Cats, 4 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.